Basement Tapes number 95. And folks, I hope you are doing a plank right now because this next one is exciting. It's exciting for me. And I know exciting for at least two of my friends there, Chris in North Carolina and Terry up there in upstate New York, practically Canada. We're talking about the 1960 Texans 7-Eleven set. Now, 7-Eleven, that's 7 with a number hyphen spelled out 11 with a capital E. 7-Eleven, we all know 7-Eleven. If you travel overseas, 7-Eleven is a pretty respectable brand. If you travel in the United States, you might not think that. We're more regionally biased in our convenience stores. But 7-Eleven in the early 60s, of course, Dallas-based, was putting out some cards. And they were putting out some baseball cards, which are absolutely atrocious. Pink cardstock, a font that looks like it's part of the bibliography section of your library, typed out. But the football cards from 1960, the 1960 Texans 7-Eleven football cards, I find stunningly beautiful in a simplistic way. And they're rare. They're hard to find. These two that I have found me. And these are in low key in the vintage football collecting world. These are low key bangers, perhaps mid to high key bangers as well, because they're rare and they're historical and they're fun. So I have two of these. Ended up in a collection that I bought with a bunch of non-sports stuff and stuff like that. You know who you are if you're listening. You're probably not, but fun little set here. We'll read from Beckett. It says there are 10 total cards, average value $305, total value $3,050. A set of these will cost you between $2,000 and $3,000. Let that sink in, folks. 10 cards, complete set, $2,000 to $3,000. Beckett's telling us that this set was issued by 7-Eleven convenience stores in the Dallas area in 1960. Each card measures the standard 2.5 by 3.5 inches and was unnumbered. The front includes a posed sepia-toned photo of the player with no border. The player's name, position, and school are listed below the picture in small print. The font size used on 3 of the cards is about 50% larger. Boydston, Buford, and Haynes. On all cards but 2, the team name is printed from bottom to top along the right or left-hand sides. The exceptions are Ray Collins, which is missing the team altogether, and Cotton Davidson, which was printed with the team name along the top. The backs include biographical information running the length of the card in typewriter-style print. A Paul Miller card is rumored to exist and was once cataloged. We've removed this card from the checklist after years of research, trying to verify its existence. Since the cards are unnumbered, they are listed below alphabetically. So, again, folks, a 10-card set issued regionally in Texas for a team that just came into existence, the Dallas Texans, and they wouldn't be there that much longer, of course. According to Beckett, the top 3 cards are your Abner Haynes, your Max Boydston, and your Mel Branch. So let's go to TCDB, see what they have to say. Let's see here. The teams, of course, we're talking about the Dallas Texans. Hall of Famers in here. Johnny Robinson is a Hall of Famer, and, of course, no numbered cards. Comments. Angle says, great front design, excellent photography, and a clean vintage look. The backs are simple, but the typewritten font adds to the vintage appeal. If I was a Dallas fan, this set would be a must-have. So there's no packaging or any other information available for this, so we'll go right to the gallery. Max Boydston, of course, he's got a B in his last name, so he is the first one listed here. Dallas Texans, Max Boydston, and Oklahoma. Max is diving for a football, again, sepia-toned. I think the cards are beautiful. Like I said, the back, Max Boydston, All-American end at Oklahoma, 1954. The 6'3", 210-pound native of Muskogee, Oklahoma, spent 4 seasons with the Chicago Cardinals before going with the Hamilton Tiger Cats in Canada, and now the Dallas Texans. There's a misspelling there. It says Texasn. I believe the N and S are reversed. But anyway, we have an NFLer, we have a CFLer, and now an AFLer in this feller. Mel Branch is our next one, defensive end, LSU. Chris Buford, end, Stanford. Ray Collins, tackle, LSU. Ray Collins does not have the Dallas Texans name on his card, so that is an anomaly in this set. Quarterback Cotton Davidson from Baylor. Abner Haynes, halfback from North Texas. Sherelle Hedrick, linebacker from TCU. Bill Krisher, guard from Oklahoma. Johnny Robinson, halfback from LSU. And Jack Spikes, fullback from TCU. So back in the day, folks, we had regional drafts. So a lot of these players, obviously, from the region, the lower central part of the United States as far as colleges. So anyway, a great set. And again, I say low key, but not a lot of people know about it. But these are bangers for sure, and kind of legendary in the vintage football world. Unicorns, I guess they would call them. I'm happy to have a pair of them. I think I have. I know I have Abner Haynes. I guess I could look right over here and it'll tell me, right? I have Abner Haynes and I have the Ray Collins without his team depicted. I did get these graded at SGC because I felt like they were that important to preserve. So that's your 1960 Texans 7-Eleven football collection. Later on in the 70s, I know we got Slurpees and stuff like that, but this was issued in whatever form in the Dallas area in 1964, brand new franchise that wouldn't be there that long. So that's it. Basement Tapes 95. Thanks for listening, watching, and smelling, perhaps. Cheers.